listeners, I'm tired. Why am I tired? Because Nintendo is having one of their famous 7 a.m. Nintendo Directs. 7 a.m. for me, at least. But yeah, this was a surprise because, well, Nintendo announced it the day before, and quite frankly, it is a Nintendo Direct pretty much the week before the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which we were assuming was going to be pretty much the only Direct happening for probably this half of the year. But this is a nice, pleasant surprise. Kind of a random surprise from Nintendo, but obviously that's what makes it a surprise. But yeah, wow, can you believe it? The February Nintendo Direct is finally happening on February 50th. My Nintendo Direct prediction bingo card still stands. My February Nintendo Direct bingo card. It's a general direct, so I got that right so far. It's not gonna be longer than 42 minutes, so what a fool. Metroid Prime 4 trailer? Probably. Xenoblade Chronicles X trailer. It's already out, Jeremy. You big idiot. Tekken Collection? Maybe. Probably not. No Switch 2 mentions, with an asterisk. So, still has that caveat of maybe they'll announce it and be like, hey, maybe all these games will be Switch 2 compatible. Maybe there is going to be they didn't save that for the Switch 2 Direct, because honestly, if I'm Nintendo and I announce a Nintendo Switch 1 Direct, I better have confidence in the games that I'm actually announcing, because honestly, some of these games may have the potential of getting lost in the hubbub of the Nintendo Switch 2 unveil. But I'm very excited regardless. Hopefully, whatever we do see is worthwhile. But I'm sure it will be, whatever it might be. Sorry if I have eye crusties. Rated M for mature for Yakuza? Yes. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Guy who hasn't finished Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. Fool. Oh, so good. Such good music. Yes. 2025.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi,
Hello.
and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
My guide. That's beautiful. My guide.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch 2
April 2nd.
mention.
So please tune in for that as well.
Counts.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
I noticed that.
We hope you're excited for more
I noticed there was
information
another
in the
character at
future.
the end.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
What? Is this that 7-room game?
2 minutes until oxygen 0. Help me. Please help me, Dante!
Huh?
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep.
These games have to be good, right? I mean, this is the what second or third time I'm seeing the Somnium Files, which I'm assuming have something to do with sleep. A somnium, I'm assuming, means something with sleep.
No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
Sleep
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
I wish I had some sleep.
Unleash the supernatural.
Shin Megami Tensei? Is this like a remake?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20,
Taisho 20. Good year.
Living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil.
Whoa, he's like Doctor
To
Who.
protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
Whoa, it's
And
like
their
the
powers
guy
are
from
helpful in
Persona,
finding solutions during
or
investigation.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy
It's not a
that will
bird.
shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Wasn't the last game for
on
June too?
Nintendo eShop.
This is good. I think we're padding out the first half of the year.
Consume darkness.
Oh,
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is
Is that Pac-Man?
spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your
That's
journey,
Pac-Man.
you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
what?
But tread lightly. The creatures
We talked about this
inhabiting
before,
world
right?
will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies,
Or did I
you and
dream
Puck
that?
can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Amazing. The next evolution of Pac-Man.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive
probably
this
evil.
cruel world.
It's probably evil in this game.
Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth
the
launches
hell?
on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Okay. Alright, man.
The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Patapon.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army.
Bandai
For
Namco
example,
is showing up quite a bit.
Patapon advances them
That
forward,
Tekken collection might not be impossible.
while Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse riding,
I'm not understanding what's
to the
happening.
shield savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
Oh, Monster Hunter reference.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth.
Gammoth
When
reference.
Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
Beautiful. Did I say Sony?
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Oh, he's pointing a finger.
This is where your new life begins.
Yes.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system.
Yes, I
immersive
remember
farming
Grand
life
Bazaar
sim has no shortage of
as one of the
activities to get
games
up
that
to.
I ignored from Harvest Moon.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
I didn't care much for the bazaar
Then sell
feature.
your produce and other wares
Yeah,
at the
selling
town's
selling
weekly
my
bazaar.
stuff. I was like, oh, whatever. I don't
As
care.
bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous
Interesting.
market regain its former splendor.
Honestly,
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend
Yes, I
more
love
time
getting to know the
and
locals.
maybe nurture a relationship if you find that
Getting all
special someone.
freaky with the locals.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyrtown's
Oh my
windy
God.
conditions can make
Like Breath of the
travel
Wild.
and other tasks a breeze.
I was in the original.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches
Pretty cool.
on the Nintendo Switch system.
I'll probably pick it
August
up
27th.
if there's like a cool physical edition.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Oh, I will.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, Tekken Collection. Boom, their feet right in the middle, fist each other. Metroid Prime 4. Oh my God. Here we go. I was about to say, what if this isn't Prime 4? What if this is like Prime 2 and 3? Which, will it ever happen? Who knows? Also, mid direct showcase, or I don't even know how long it's been. It's probably hasn't been midway through,
Planet Vuros.
or maybe it has. I don't know.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Amazing.
In order to survive and escape this planet that
Game
she
looks
was
good.
unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Analysis be upon ye.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle.
Oh my.
waiting to strike.
Hearing this? Amazing.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
No way.
These powers allow Samus
It's like
to operate
BioShock.
mechanisms and to open doors.
I've always wanted to
Also
open
allow
doors.
her to control the
Metroid,
trajectory of
Metroid
her
Prime.
moves with the power of her mind. But
Metal
why
Gear Solid
were
5
these
reference.
powers bestowed upon Samus?
Wow.
Venus, Montanaga, Shakaran.
I am
What
not doing
will
those
be her
flying
fate
precision
after
controls with
being
my
summoned
Joy-Con
to
sticks,
the
bro.
house? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Awesome.
لكن تقال عشرية intentina garanche.
Intentina Garanche. That's real. Whoa. Snazzy. That's pretty cool.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Yes, indeed.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Psycho Mantis.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Yes, indeed.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drag coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the first cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen?
Wow, this is probably
Disney
huge
Villains Cursed
for
Cafe launches on
today,
Nintendo Switch
Disney
later
adults.
today.
You folks are eating well.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Which?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class.
Driving.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
Can we get free K?
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
Interesting.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are
That's awesome.
you ready for a spellbinding journey?
Oh. House customization. You may have me.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo
Holiday?
Switch this holiday.
Alright, well, it's Chucklefish, so it's probably good.
Action, adventure, and arcade games
Arcade.
await.
Arcade. A second.
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
Oh, amazing.
And use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Whoa, that was pretty cool. I like that in the background.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
Neat.
Titles include Gradius,
40th? Damn, bro.
Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3,
What
and
next?
Salamander 2.
Oh.
Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus,
Neat.
take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
New entry.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Neat.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remixed stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the
Hey,
future.
it's the guy from Pizza
Rift
Tower.
of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what's in store.
What the hell is that?
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new
Alright, this is like the
Tamagotchi
fourth
Connection
like
series.
Bandai Namco game.
There are stores.
It's gotta be
galore.
building up to Tekken, guys.
Design glasses
I'm
at
so
the eyewear
excited.
shop.
I can't believe I got it right.
Polished
Tekken
pearly
Collection.
whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
Ninja
Provide
one.
good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before.
Oh, this is
With over
Tamagotchi.
100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to
Interesting.
set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Awesome. Man, this isn't Tekken. Pokken tournament. We seen this. Boring.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing
Can't
one
wait
of
for my
3
boy.
partner Pokemon.
Totodile. I'm so excited.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City.
I really hope they make
Make it
this
easier
place
for people and
feel
Pokemon to
huge
coexist. A company
and
named Quasar
as
Tokyo is
varied
carrying out an urban
as I,
redevelopment plan.
honestly hope it is,
Here,
because
we'll get a glimpse into the
I don't
lives
want it
of
to
the
just be like
Pokemon
urban
and people
sprawl
of Lumio
the entire
City.
time. I know there's like wild areas and stuff, but yeah, I really hope they're able to sort of make it feel like,
Scattered
whoa,
all
hey,
over town are wild
it's not
zones.
just urban,
These
areas.
areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here,
Amazing.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Say that
People
so.
and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls,
Oh no.
the city's aura transforms.
The aura.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
The Za
Trainers
Royale.
await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Amazing. Oh no. Not Totodile,
Strike first
please.
before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
What the hell?
During
Alright, bruh.
battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is
I feel
key.
like that's not cool. I feel like you shouldn't do that.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Yes. Perhaps Mega for Alligator?
You start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh my god. Oh, it's probably not gonna be that
Reach
crazy.
the
It's
top
probably gonna be.
are said to have a wish
However,
granted.
how many letters are there? 26? No.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City.
True,
It seems
true.
there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your
Z-Dog.
adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Awesome.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night.
Shout out
It
the
seems
aura.
there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Take a look at this. Check-in collection.
Hello there.
Oh my god, Rhythm Heaven.
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm
Oh
games.
my god!
You want to
Buzz!
see?
Yes.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
No way! This is amazing.
It sounds easy.
I can't even see
But
through the
timing is super
perspective.
tricky.
Poop. Poop.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Ooh.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Easy.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Yes, man.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Wow.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in
What
the
the
Rhythm Heaven
fuck?
series. It
2026.
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Shout out Sunku.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
Come on, bro.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
2026.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
What do you mean by that? That's kind of scary.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Yes.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Yes.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Uh-huh.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with.
What did you...
Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Huh?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Yes.
allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Indeed. So what
Here,
does that
You
mean?
can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
What? What the fuck are you talking about right now?
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems,
I do.
you can eject a virtual game card from one
Indeed.
and load it onto the second.
What do you mean?
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Okay, this is what I care
Family
about.
group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
Uh-huh.
Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Okay.
making digital games even easier to use.
Guys, let me ask. I'm
Virtual
fucking
game card.
confused. I'm not that smart. I know. I seem like I know
The
everything.
virtual game card
But,
feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch
This
2
is good,
systems.
probably.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late
Okay,
April.
yeah, this is probably
Let's
good.
take a look
My
at
opinion
more
on this
Nintendo
is
Switch
subject to
games.
change when a smarter YouTuber tells me it's bad. So, yes, this is good probably. Oh, High on Life. Neat. I guess. Ooh, that looks cool. Monster. Oh, King of Meat. I remember saying this. Okay, I don't understand that game thing, but I think I do. I think I understand it. So yeah, I probably I probably don't understand it, but I think I understand it.
Uncover history once more. An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Mother.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages?
Neat.
Saga Frontier 2.
I like
Remastered
RPGs that go
launches
through
on Nintendo
like
Switch
generations.
later
Oh, nice.
today. Monumental adventures await.
Hey, Monument. 1, 2, 3.
Peaceful
Oh, it's just
journeys
only 2.
across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds.
I remember
with stunning
playing this
landscapes to
on my
manipulate,
iPhone.
optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent
Yeah, I
princess
thought it was
Ida in
cool.
her quest for forgiveness, while
But I'm
outsmarting
not
the
like a
enigmatic
super
crow people.
like big
A
into
different journey awaits
puzzle
in
games,
Monument Valley 2.
but
Guide Ro in her
I heard it was
adventure
very
through
good.
motherhood, as she and her
Past
child
the things
unlock
that I
the
played.
secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
Cool.
Pre-orders begin later today.
There's about
on
what,
Nintendo
3
eShop.
or 4?
And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3,
Oh.
setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
It's probably new. Switch Sports? That is not Switch Sports.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Everybody is golf.
Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Amazing.
Perform
love
backspins,
golf.
side spins, and other special shots.
Cheating.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's
What the
golf that's
hell?
not quite par for the course. Up
Boo.
to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off.
Virtual
Everybody's
game
Golf
cards.
Hot Shots lands
Sorry,
on
I'm
Nintendo
still on
Switch
that.
this year.
Capitán America?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up two heroes from the roster of their team, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man
Yes.
and the ferocious Wolverine to take on
Whoa,
the
what
challenge.
is this?
From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of
This is
heroes
cool.
for an amazing array of possibilities.
Up to 2 only though? I mean, I get it. It's like a
Anytime.
beat 'em up. Like that's
Take
usually the
advantage of
norm,
your
but
team's strengths to overwhelm your foes.
damn.
Plus, up to
Oh.
4 players can assemble.
Okay.
With local or online co-op play.
Okay. Why do you say up to 2?
The battle for the fate of the
Did he say
Marvel
that? Oh.
universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo
Wow.
Switch system this holiday.
Okay, holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
Indeed.
where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
It's not Tekken, bro. It's not Tekken. What is it? This isn't Tekken. What is that? Who is that?
I'm a buckle. Tornadoes off on G plus than yesterday.
Tomodachi Life? Or whatever the hell it's called. Tomodachi.
Refreshing.
Oh.
Hiya. Tomodachi Life.
No way! Wow. 2026? Why are you showing me this?
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
That's pretty funny. Wow.
That was Tomodachi
That was
Life,
our
Living the Dream.
direct ender.
First new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
Let's go.
We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
It's Chris Pratt again, bro.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
I don't want to
Thank
see
you for watching
him.
today's Nintendo Direct.
Yes, you're welcome.
Since
Hi.
2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Yes.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Nintendo Con.
Thank you all very much.
You're welcome. Hi.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In
Okay.
the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content
Yes,
about
comics.
Nintendo games and characters every day.
Okay.
After the Nintendo Direct,
N-
for
Nintendo is very
Switch
much
2 on
transitioning.
April 2nd,
Oh.
news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as
Yes, sir.
well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
I'm downloading it immediately.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
I will, Shigeru.
That's all I have to share. I
Miyamoto-san.
hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I'm about to download it. Nintendo today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
It's nothing. Didn't pop up.
Thank you for watching.
Later today, huh? You sure? Wow. That was wow. Quite the direct. Quite the last well, it's probably not gonna be the last Nintendo Switch. Well, it's the last Nintendo Switch 1 Focus Direct, probably. I think all the future directs from here on out are gonna be Nintendo Switch 2 heavy. Nintendo Switch 1, maybe, directs. But yeah, I thought that was pretty solid. I think there was a good variety of stuff that they went over, and I'm not too upset about any of the announcements that they had. I think Rhythm Heaven Groove is awesome. I'm very excited for Rhythm Heaven to come back. Granted, it is, 2026? And also Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, no, go away. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, 2026. So yeah, it is kind of like a whoa. Why didn't you guys just save this for, I don't know, a later direct? Was this direct specifically necessary? I don't know. I feel like it was not. I don't want to say it was just an excuse to showcase a new trailer for Metroid Prime 4, but also at the same time, I feel like it could have been that could have been a trailer that could have probably just been tweeted out. But you know, it's Nintendo. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a man. I'm but a man. But anyways, let's take a look at my February. Scratch that out, editor me, and make that March Nintendo Direct bingo card. So Farming Life Sim, duh. HD 2D game. We had quite a few. We had the Dragon Quest HD 2D and then Saga Frontier 2, which technically wasn't HD 2D, but they did say it was HD, and it still had 2D graphics in terms of like pixel art, so counts. Not longer than 42 minutes. No Yakuza series, and we did get a Metroid Prime 4 trailer, so almost, we were close. Was there a GameCube port? I don't think so. I don't think there was a GameCube port. There was nothing Sims. It was a general direct. There is no new hardware. What a fool who would put new hardware. Fucking idiot. Technically, there was DLC updates for games that were coming out like today. I know Rift of the Necrodancer was like, oh yeah, there's DLC as well. But I won't count that because I didn't even see that. Tomodachi Life, we did get that. I'm not gonna count High on Life as a third-party miracle port. It didn't even look miraculous by any means. So that is not a third-party miracle port. Themes, baby. We didn't get themes, but we did get something really weird. But also, as somebody who has a lot of digital games and has quite a few people on my family plan for Nintendo Switch Online, I think it actually might make a lot of sense for me in the long run, especially if I am giving out these games, be like, hey, play this game, for 2 weeks at a time. The only thing is, it sucks because I know that this won't do anything. This won't do anything in terms of allowing people to play with me like these digital games. But I think it's a step in the right direction. Especially, being like, hey, play this game 2 weeks at a time, whatever. If you have any experience with, sharing games on the Nintendo Switch systems via like the digital account system, it is kind of finicky. If you don't do it right, sometimes it'll kind of force you into this thing where, oh, you're no longer registered as like the primary console. Now every time you play one of the digital games you own, you have to ask permission from the internet, which is like frustrating. But yeah, I think this is a step in the right direction in terms of digital game. I don't want to say ownership, because obviously digital games, you don't really own them. But with the ease that digital games sort of offer a lot of people, I think this is also a step in the right direction where, just like with physical games, any one of my family members can grab one of my physical Nintendo Switch games and play it on their Switch. And now, it should be easier to allow them to play any of my digital games. I think one of the big benefits of this is them not being booted while I'm playing on my Switch, and they want to play something like from my library. So that's really cool. Anyways, Silk Song? Hell no. We didn't get nothing Silk Song. That game's not even real anymore. Will it show up at the April 2 Nintendo Direct? Who knows? Probably not. But I'll leave that for my April Nintendo Direct bingo card that I eventually put out there. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X trailer. Jeremy, you fool. The game's already out. Obviously, I didn't know that back in February, but the game's already out. There's no trailer. Metroid Prime games. Technically, there was Metroid Prime 4. Just let me have this, bro. Okay, there's no bingos on here. Whatever. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 2. Nothing at all, obviously. What a fool I was. The Direct is in February. Who would have thought that the one thing that I could have been like, yep, this is like a given, was wrong. It wasn't even February. It was in March. What a fool. Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War Remake. No. I just threw that in there because that's something that a lot of people have been talking about. It's like, whoa, here's something that might be happening. Did it happen? Whatever. I don't know. I mean, I would have liked it to happen. I think a new Fire Emblem would be cool, but I think they're probably saving that Fire Emblem game for the Nintendo Switch 2 at this point. So I would support it. Go ahead, make it look pretty for the Switch 2. I'll wait. The Tekken Collection. Damn, bro. Bandai Namco was there. Plenty, but they didn't show up in the way that I needed them to. Which is very upsetting, but whatever, you know, it's their prerogative. They can do whatever they want. I probably used that word right, but yeah, it's because I'm very smart. Anyways, they didn't save that for the Switch 2 Direct. One could argue that the digital game sharing is maybe something that they could have saved for the Switch 2 Direct, but I do think that it was a smart decision to just talk about it right now, because now, you know, more people from the get-go are actually affected by this and actually can start thinking about it, versus if in the Switch 2 Direct they're like, hey, by the way, virtual game cards, whoa, you know. But yeah, I don't think there was anything that they should have saved for the Switch 2 Direct. Actually, no, scratch that. I think there were quite a few games that they could have saved for a later Direct. But in terms of those games specifically being like showcased for the Switch 2, I don't know if there was anything that was like, yup, this is for the Switch and Switch 2, you know, whatever. Kirby Planet Robobot Robobot HD. Nothing as well. Kind of in the same vein as Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War Remake. Heavily rumored, heavily assumed to be popping up at some point, but as of right now, nothing. So maybe we'll get Kirby Planet Robobot 4K for the Nintendo Switch 2 during the April Direct. No Switch 2 mentions. Yes? No? Yeah, yes? Yes. Right? Yes. Yeah, they didn't even talk about it. Well, they announced, they talked about the Direct. Who? Okay, whatever. You know, whatever, bro. Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Bah, nope. Sorry, wrong. They're saving that for the Switch 2 Direct as well. And then the NSO update. Technically, the virtual game cards is an NSO update. I mean, part of it attaches to NSO, but whatever. You know what? There was no bingo. There was no bingo here at all. So, yeah, very unfortunate news. Very sad turn of events. But overall, it was a solid Nintendo Direct. Obviously not the one that I think a lot of people were expecting. First, in the way that, they have a Nintendo Direct literally a week before their biggest Nintendo Direct probably of all time. But also not the one that people are expecting, because hey, this is a Nintendo this is a Nintendo Direct a week before, you know, the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. This is probably going to be a big one, and you could 100% argue that this was not at all near what a big Nintendo Direct might have been. I mean, it was only 30 minutes. It wasn't even a 42-minute, 35-second Nintendo Direct. That would have made too much sense, and that would have given me close to a bingo. But yeah, I do think that it was a pretty solid Nintendo Direct. Definitely will have the unfortunate side effect of being the week before the biggest Nintendo Direct of all time. And you will see that in the way people are reacting to this Nintendo Direct. But hopefully, a lot of the games that you are potentially excited about still stick out, and you're still excited about them, despite what some folks might say. Remember, make your own opinions about things, make up your own thoughts about things. Reactions and stuff like that are cool, but they are not the be-all, end-all of how you should feel about something, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much my, take on the Nintendo Direct for March 27th, 2025. I will be posting this hopefully very soon, and we will be doing maybe a video before April 2nd to do like a direct bingo card for April, but we'll see. It might just be something off the cuff and something we do beforehand. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, great. I love that. If you feel so inclined to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you should probably do that, because maybe I'll be more consistent. I don't know. Yeah, I will see you all next time. Be seeing you, Jam Bears. Bye-bye.